The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the 49ers and the Hawks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Huard here as these teams begin the journey. The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this drive will start inside the 25. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And leading them out, someone playing at a high level over a decade after entering the league. He's got a Super Bowl to his name. It's Russell Wilson.
Kate, Russell Wilson's one of the NFL's most experienced quarterbacks. He's also one of the winningest quarterbacks, even with a couple bumps in the road in Denver. Remember, over that decade in Seattle with Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom, there wasn't a quarterback that won more games in the history of the league over the first 10 years. 9 times to the Pro Bowl as well. Put a supporting cast around him, give him a run game and a defense, and Russell Wilson still knows very well how to play this game. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Russ now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Wilson now from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brought down by Fred Warner. 2 yards on the tote, and that won't improve their spot much. 3rd and a mile coming up. Shotgun snap for Wilson. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. 4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this in at the 25. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
He's one of the select group of quarterbacks where when he takes the field, everyone, and I mean everyone, takes notice. He's part of the game's elite and the game's most important position, and it really is a spectacle, Kate, anytime he leads an offense out, because you know he's capable of plays that other quarterbacks in this league simply cannot make.
Can't get it to him, incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd and 10 now. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there, brought down by the future Hall of Famer Bobby Wagner.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Rolling out to his left. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They're going play action. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down, here's Russ. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Russ is cooking again. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It was the rookie from USC who got there for that tackle.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
He has the... Oh, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
The 49ers... Great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Duke's at a 1-stop, and he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Connects on the crosser. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has some room to work. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. McCaffrey will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Seahawks, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And Brock, they are really struggling to get their feet under them in the first half. They've got to find some resiliency, really stabilize things here in the postseason. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Wilson now, 1st and 10. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Along the sideline past midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
They motion the tight end over. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return's looking good so far. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They'll try and throw it here. Forced out to his right. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Hauled in by Rice. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down. Throwing from the gun here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They're now set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The 49ers with the football. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're
But the
biased.
success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Cut.
Russ now from the gun. It's cut Metcalf. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wilson on 1st and 10. It's his running back. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Russ off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Cut.
Once more, it's Wilson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Sticking in the air with Wilson. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wilson to throw again. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot, but fortunately, they still have 2nd down coming up. Throwing again, here's Wilson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time. And the defender comes away with it. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
On the counter, McCaffrey. Jukes one defender. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd and 5 now. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Looking to throw. He's trying another one deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So where do they have? Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the start of the third quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 13. That's caught in stride by McCaffrey. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be Seahawks football. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Russ. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 25-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A 5-yard gain helps, but they need a dozen now here on 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Running back sent in motion. Wilson now, 1st and 10. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks start the second half with some needed points. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Samuel now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive.
Let's go.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. Give him a full 40 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
19 tight.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught in stride by Rice. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawks and Russell Wilson headed back to the field now. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And they're going to try to take the lead back to 1 possession here after that last score pushed it up to 24-14. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Seahawks have it, facing a... Second and 6 coming up here.
14.
Now Wilson on the play fake. Finds a man right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 42. Metcalf's got it. Complete. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal would tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The 49ers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not quite the decorated collection of highlights from him that we're going to look at here. Those big plays, the explosive runs where he leads an offense, just haven't been there for him in this one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 31. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long. He's going to throw this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at fourth and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. First and 10. On play action now, Wilson. Hauled in left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
From the 34. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the 49ers will go on offense. To throw it on first down. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down. Throwing now off play action. Buying some time right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nothing for them on second down, and now it's third and 1. On third and short, McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And that's a 49er first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. 49ers holding on to a field goal lead. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
18, let's go now.
Here's a throw. Finds his man Rice. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Now a give running right. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Going run again with McCaffrey. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. This one's caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.